X-Calibur started once upon a time.
Stone cold when I look up to the sky, baby. I feel freedom, and it's all gold like the sun up in the sky. That's the feeling.
X-Calibur pretty much just started as Mouse and I. It was only Mouse and myself for the first 3 years of X-Calibur's existence. We've grown since then with boys, and then this last year is when we finally realized like we shouldn't pigeonhole ourselves to only being an all-guy company. X-Calibur, for those who don't know, is the legendary sword from the Sword and the Stone with King Arthur. So the whole story, you know, is about the sword having mythical powers and being like one of the strongest swords to ever exist. We wanted it to be strong, we wanted a strong name, and so X-Calibur was born.
Like, we like to have fun. We love working with kids, but when we do our shows, we like to make everybody like laugh.
That's right, my man.
And then we go, stop. Excalibur is important to me because I love to dance and I love to entertain, and this is probably the biggest group of entertainers, well, greatest group of entertainers that I know of.
I used to dream about this when I was a little boy. I never thought it would end up this way. Drums.
When we started off dancing just the two of us, we would get booked for these performances and shows, and we'd have to do these 5-minute pieces with just 2 people. That's going to be boring if you're just watching 2 people just dance for 5 minutes. So we tried to figure out, all right, well, how can we do a 5-minute routine without killing ourselves and like being able to still make it fun and enjoyable for everybody. So we decided to pick a movie and just act it out. Now that we have a lot of guys, we still keep the same theme, but it's so much cooler because now everybody can be a different actor. Now we can really bring stuff to life. And it's cool that it's grown because now we're using props and costumes and all that cool stuff too.
These kids like constantly push themselves, so then we have to push ourselves to bring better choreography, to bring better dances, to push them to their limits, because if we're not getting better, they're not going to get any better. And on top of that, like you can't be around these kids and not smile. Like, you can't do it. It's impossible.
I call it the X-Men more, and I look at it as the X-Men more because the superhero aspect, well, the hero aspect is what's really important to me. I always, like, growing up, I always wanted to be a superhero. Like, I always wanted to be that guy that could save people. Like, I just thought I was just gonna save the world. Now that I'm a dancer, it's just cool because, like, dancers, we have these abilities where we're not looked at as normal people. Like, if you go out to a party and somebody's like, oh, you're a dancer. Oh, well, you know, do a flip or stand on your head or something like that. Like, you're looked at like you have these abilities that other people don't have. So I thought it was cool to try to use those abilities in my outlets and all this stuff to do good. Even though we do the shows and we train and we do these competitions, like, we're the dance crew that goes out and feeds the homeless. We're the dance crew that goes to the hospital where everybody has cancer, and we're making them laugh and smile, stuff like that. So that's really what the X-Men mean to me. Like, we're the modern day superheroes.
Excalibur has been everything for me. It's pushed me to different points in my life that I know I could be pushed to, and I'm excited to see where else I can go with the family.
Like the sun up in the sky. That's the feeling. Slingshot, boomerang, set me free. Wind it up, 1, 2, 3. Slingshot, boomerang, set me free. Wind it up, 1, 2, 3.
Respect the X. Deuces.